7 wrong things men do in the name of love, and number 4 hurts the most. So many men today are bleeding emotionally, mentally, and even financially, not because they don't love deeply, but because they love blindly. This video isn't to shame men, it's to wake them up. To remind every man that love is not slavery. Real love builds, not breaks. It strengthens your confidence, not your confusion. Let's talk about 7 wrong things men do in the name of love, and why number 4 is the worst. Number 1. Begging a woman to love and accept him. Let's be real. No man should ever beg to be loved. When you start begging a woman to love you, you strip yourself of dignity. You give her the power to decide whether you are worthy of affection, and that's not love, that's emotional slavery. Love that needs constant convincing is not love at all. It's manipulation in disguise. If she wants you, she will choose you freely. You don't have to campaign for her heart like a politician seeking votes. Every time you plead for her attention, you're telling her that your self-worth depends on her validation. But a real man knows his value before anyone else does. He doesn't beg to be loved. He becomes love. Remember this. If she's blind to your worth, respect yourself enough to walk away. Love should be mutual, not pitiful. You were born to stand as a king, not crawl for attention. Number 2. Confronting other men to leave his woman. Here's another painful truth. If you have to fight other men to keep your woman, you've already lost her. Many men waste their energy chasing shadows, confronting other men, sending warnings, or fighting physically, when the real issue isn't the other man. The real issue is her loyalty. If she truly values and respects you, she will close the doors you can't see. She won't give another man room to try. But if she's entertaining others behind your back, then you're not her priority. You're just her backup plan. A loyal woman cannot be stolen. She can only be admired. So stop fighting the wrong battles. A king doesn't argue over his throne. He rules from it. Number 3. Spending too much money trying to win her love. Money is a tool, not a ticket to love. So many men are draining their bank accounts trying to prove their worth, buying expensive gifts, paying bills, and funding lifestyles that don't include them in the future. They mistake financial investment for emotional connection. But the truth is, money can buy pleasure, not love. Real love doesn't measure a man's value by his wallet, but by his heart, vision, and consistency. A woman who truly loves you will appreciate your effort, not exploit your generosity. When she says, "I didn't force you to buy those things," what she's really saying is, "I was never yours to begin with." Don't try to impress her with money. Impress her with purpose. Because when the money stops, only real love stays. Number 4. Tolerating disrespect just to keep the relationship. This one hurts the most, and it is where many men lose themselves. Disrespect is not love, it's poison. Yet so many men tolerate it in silence, hoping that one day she'll change. You swallow insults. You accept humiliation. You endure emotional neglect, all because you fear losing her. But here's the truth. The moment you lose your peace, you've already lost the relationship. When a woman constantly disrespects you, mocks your efforts, or talks down on you publicly, it's not a phase, it's a pattern. And every time you excuse that pattern, you teach her how to mistreat you. No love is worth your dignity. A woman who loves you will correct you privately, not embarrass you publicly. If you have to sacrifice your self-respect to stay, you're not in love, you're in bondage. Walk away with your head high, even if your heart bleeds, because healing is better than humiliation. Number 5. Losing himself just to please her. Love should bring out the best version of you, not erase who you are. But many men lose themselves trying to make her happy. They abandon their goals, ignore their friends, and even lose their identity. You stop living for yourself and start existing only for her approval. But here's the truth. When you lose yourself to please her, she eventually loses interest because she fell for the man you were, not the shadow you became. Never dim your light to make someone else comfortable. The right woman will love you for who you are, not for who she can change you into. Be kind, be loving, but don't lose yourself. Because the greatest gift you can give a woman is a man who knows who he is. Number 6. Mistaking lust and attention for love. Not every woman who gives you attention loves you. Sometimes, what you think is love is just convenience, curiosity, or lust. She calls you often. She texts you sweet words. She flirts. She touches you. And you start thinking, she's the one. But attention is not affection, and lust is not loyalty. True love goes beyond physical connection. It cares about your peace, your growth, your purpose, and your future. So before you call it love, ask yourself, does she care about my soul or just my body? Because when the excitement fades, only real love remains. Number 7. Making a woman his whole world. It sounds romantic to say, she's my world. But in reality, it's dangerous, because when she leaves, your world collapses. Many men stop praying, stop growing, stop chasing purpose because their entire life revolves around a woman. That's not love, that's idolatry. Only God deserves that central place in your life. Love her deeply, yes. Cherish her, protect her, honor her, but never make her your everything. Because when your foundation is built on God, no heartbreak can destroy you. A woman should complement your purpose, not become your purpose. Finally, love is powerful, but only when it's healthy. When you stop doing these wrong things in the name of love, you don't just find peace, you find yourself. You stop chasing what's not yours. You stop fighting battles that aren't meant for you. And most importantly, you stop losing your crown trying to prove your worth. So, my brother, stand tall, love wisely, and never forget, a real man doesn't beg to be loved. He becomes the kind of man who attracts love naturally, through respect, purpose, and strength of character. That's the kind of love that lasts. That's the kind of love that sets you free. If this message spoke to your heart, don't just scroll past. Like, share, and subscribe for more real talk that helps men grow stronger, wiser, and smarter in love. Let's build a community of men who lead with strength, self-respect, and purpose.